Just a few days back, I spoke about the fact that Nikon will launch a new camera very soon. I said that this will have a new X-Speed, the new X-Speed 7 processor will be priced between 1100 and 2300 US dollars, on the fact that this camera will hit the market by the end of this month or sometime in July. Most of you were excited and surprised because Nikon Rumours hadn't said anything yet, and some had kind of expressed doubt about this news. But I had said that I have news about the fact that this camera is already in the hands of some people. Today I have 3 key information for you on this camera. First, this will be an APS-C body. Yes. So here's a screenshot from Nikon Rumours, which also incidentally confirms what I say here. And this is also validation of what I have heard from my source. Second, this is likely to be the Z50 Mark II. Okay, so this video was recorded 3 days ago, and since then Nikon Rumours have actually come back and said that they have news that this is going to be or likely to be a Z30. Now there is no surety that it's going to be called Z30. It could also be called Z70. It could just be Z50 Mark II. How Nikon names it is just a matter of how they're looking at the lineup of cameras. One thing that was interesting in that article was the fact that Nikon Rumours said that Nikon is apparently a bit tired with 24 megapixel sensors, and there is a chance that they want to move out of this megapixel sensor even for the APS-C cameras. And so now let's go back to the video. Likely to be the Z50 Mark II, or a camera that comes close to that look, that size and ergonomics. Is it the Z50 Mark II though exactly? Maybe not, but from what I know, it's close. My guess is that it is a prosumer level crop body, but very capable. And my other guess is that this camera will match. In fact, this camera is very likely to exceed the D500. And it will do that easily with the help of the new tech that you have seen on the Z9. Third, this body is likely to be the first affordable Nikon body ever with 10-bit internal recording, and of course with N-Log. Now I'm not 100% sure about N-Log and not 100% sure about 10-bit, but I hear that there is a very high chance that this camera will have these features, these video features. And I think Nikon has added this feature and some other video features, looking at the state of the market, especially looking at Canon, what Canon is doing, and also anticipating what Fuji might be able to do. And also looking at the kind of new launches that Sony has done on the lens front. I think they're anticipating Sony to come back to the market strongly with great, with a few great APS-C models. Now at this point, I want you to subscribe. Okay, I'm recording this in the middle of the night just because I want you to feel the excitement that I feel about talking about this. I'm supposed to shift tomorrow morning, and this is not tomorrow morning, today morning, and this is 3 a.m. in the morning. So, and I haven't slept, and I'm recording this, not packing my bags, just because you have this news and you can share, you can be excited about this, right? And you can also plan your purchase accordingly. Now coming back to the news, my guess is that this body will be priced at about 1300 US dollars, and this is purely my guess, a logical best attempt at guessing. That's what it is. I do not think Nikon will launch 2 APS-C cameras at this point, at least. Therefore, this camera, this one body, will have to fight against both the R10 and the R7 for the time being, for at least the remainder of this year, and also whatever Sony throws into the market. Now, I had said that there will be a new camera soon. I had said that, and we know now that it is an APS-C camera. Is that a bad news, the fact that it is an APS-C camera? Not really. I do not think so. Look, this body needs to be seen together with the soon to be launched 400 f4 or 400 f4.5. You're going to get perhaps the best APS-C birding and sports combo and wildlife combo on the market right now within just 2 months, in the form of this body and the 400mm f4 or f4.5. And I really expect that lens to be a 400 f4. And that's just astounding if this becomes true. And this tells me that Nikon is defining the role of APS-C differently. It is defining the role of FESC in its lineup of products very clearly, but differently than most people expect it to. Nikon is saying that the Nikon APS-C line is going to play second fiddle to full frame and primarily full frame owner's kit. It's going to be a secondary sort of thing in your bag. Unlike Fuji, whose whole focus is to provide value for the primarily crop sensor camera users, for who the crop sensor camera is the primary system they're in. So it's a different philosophy, it's a different sort of way of looking at it. Therefore, it is understandable as to why we are not seeing normal range primes built for APS-C. It is because Nikon, very likely Nikon APS-Cs are meant to provide reach, that extra reach, and it's not just about giving you an APS-C camera as your main camera system. That, I think, that is not what Nikon is trying to give you, a main a main camera system in the form of APS-C bodies and lenses. Anyway, I just wanted to plug that in because a lot of people seems to be not sure about why Nikon does not have a enough crop lenses but has a couple of crop sensor bodies already. Anyhow, I will get more information on this body, and as and when I get it, I'm going to share that information with you immediately. I think this will be a massive step forward for Nikon and will be an exciting camera for many, including for me. I'm already sort of looking forward to knowing more about this, and I want to get my hands on this camera. I think this is an exciting time to be with Nikon and to be invested in the Nikon system. I mean, it's always a good time to be invested in Nikon. Again, subscribe, and I'll see you very soon with another video and more update on this camera. See you.